Time to get you a check of your forecast here this morning. That includes a check of the tropics as Laura is moving to our southwest. So the radar is showing some of those northernmost rain bands just off our coastline, and one little thunderstorm putting down a few lightning strikes there in the distance. But for now, most of the rain is staying west of Key West and offshore here of Cuba and the southwest Florida coastline. From Lake Okeechobee all the way back towards Cape Coral and Fort Myers, we're looking pretty good. But upstream, we've watched a few showers impact the east coast right there on the Broward West Palm Beach line. Now, as far as our neck of the woods, we're looking good from Fort Myers all the way down through Estero. And with dry conditions out there, it's a little breezy, but boy, is it hot and humid. 82 degrees still as we're approaching 620 here this morning. It feels like 92. And with that humidity in place today, our feels like values later this afternoon will be 105 to 107. So a heat advisory has been issued, and you can see why, because we're starting off the morning very, very warm. RSW at 81 degrees with a feels like temperature just shy of 90. And Naples is checking in at 81 degrees, east wind coming in at 10 miles per hour. Your forecast here for today calls for 95. That's a scorcher. 92 should be our normal, and we do have about a 50-50 shot to see some fast-moving showers and storms moving through later on today. So here's the setup on the predictor model. You see that east-southeast breeze coming in, and there's Tropical Storm Laura, expected to strengthen to a hurricane later on today. And as it moves into the Gulf of Mexico, we're going to see enough moisture streaming in across the state to see those on and off showers and storms. And then this dangerous hurricane is forecast to rapidly intensify to a major hurricane, a Category 3, before heading up towards that Texas and Louisiana border. And you can see that tropical moisture still streaming through here by Wednesday. So let's get you a check here of the tropics. We'll start with some good news. Marco, the last advisory has been issued from the National Hurricane Center. It has become a remnant low, so it is now post-tropical. Wind still at 30. And as we look at the radar and satellite, still providing for some heavy rain here along the southeast, anywhere from Jackson, Mississippi, all the way back towards Columbus, Georgia, and some of that impacting parts of the western Florida panhandle. The last advisory means that later on today it's expected to weaken and dissipate, but still bring a little bit of wet weather there before Laura takes its sights and moves in towards the Gulf Coast. So right now, most of the deep convection located to the south. You saw the live shot coming in out of Cancun, Mexico. And as this storm continues to move into the Gulf, it's expected to become a Category 3, a 115-mile-per-hour dangerous major hurricane. This will make the first major hurricane of the season. We're going to continue to track this developing situation here along the Gulf Coast. For us today, that tropical storm force wind core is far enough away we won't see the damaging winds, but definitely some issues here today. A small craft caution out there on the waters as our seas will be 5 to 7 feet. Inland waters a little rough. There's a high surf advisory if you're thinking about heading out to the beach, and you tack that on to our heat advisory as well. So a lot going on here locally. 95 this afternoon. Overnight tonight, we'll struggle to fall out of the 80s once again. We're forecasting 78. And then looking at that 7-day forecast, we shake the heat by the later parts of the week and get back to our normal pattern where we'll see about a 70% chance of afternoon showers and storms.